Hi there. I just thought I would show you how I like to handle Phoenix's hind legs. He's got a little bit of food there, so he's very relaxed. Um, yeah, so with a horse that is not used to having their hind legs and hind feet touched, it is important to be super careful. He's a wild horse, so obviously he's never been handled, and he's 8 years old. So this is happening later in life for him. But there's also domesticated horses that haven't had a lot of handling. So you could use this idea for that too. So what I do is I like to be very close to the body of the horse because the further you are away, if they are to kick, you're at the end of that kick, and that's where a lot of the power is. So the closer you are, the safer. And then I try to be as close to the front of him as possible, so I'm just reaching towards the hind. And then what I like to do to start with um, is just get him to roll onto the toe. That's it. I want it to be as calm as possible. A lot of horses will really jerk their leg up, and they're in a pretty good position to kick if they wanted to, and some aren't even doing it out of meanness. Some are just doing it out of alarm. It's just a reaction. Um, so the more it's calm and it's just a really small movement, I can keep adding to that to make it better and better. So I'll just show you. Good. Nice. Very nice. See, I was super happy with that because he moved away from me with his hind quarter rather than towards me, which shows his respectful attitude. And he just rolled onto his toe. That's it. No reaction. So that's a really good place to start. And then you just keep asking for more. So I'll just see if I can get a little bit more now. So he was actually lifting the front, going, "Oh, is this the one you want?" So he's just trying to figure out what I want. So I liked how he rolled onto his toe. I didn't like how high he picked up the foot, but then he put it down right away. I prefer it to stay really low and for me to lift it, or for him to come with me rather than jerking it up really high. So that's something I'll practice quite a lot until he understands that it's just a really slow, easy lift. I'll just do one more. Yeah, so that wasn't bad. That was, you know, he's trying to figure it out. He's shifting his weight and trying to understand what I'm asking for. So what I want is to be able to touch the cannon bone and have him just gently roll off his heel onto the toe. So when I'm starting this, just taking the weight off his heel is enough, and I stop there and I praise it. And then to see the consistency of always going onto the toe, and then eventually just a tiny bit off the ground while my hand is on the cannon bone. Because then from there it's really easy to hold it and pick it out. Okay?